Ever notice the specific words that slip from his mouth when genuine love takes root in his heart? There's a clear distinction between surface-level attraction and profound emotional connection. The casual guy throwing compliments might spark interest, but the deeply invested partner speaks an entirely different language, one that signals commitment, partnership, and enduring devotion. Right now, you might be wrestling with uncertainty. Is this real affection, or am I simply convenient? Stay with me, because we're about to decode 5 unmistakable verbal patterns that emerge when emotional investment runs deep. You'll discover how language reveals authentic feelings and recognize whether your bond strengthens toward lasting partnership or drifts toward disappointment. Ready to replace confusion with clarity about his true intentions? Drop "I'm listening" in the comments below. Let's dive in. Sign 1. How are you feeling? This appears deceptively basic, but pay close attention. True emotional investment means caring about your internal landscape, not merely your external presentation. He genuinely seeks to understand your emotional state. Questions flow naturally. Everything okay? Something bothering you? What's running through your mind? The motivation. A committed partner views himself as your emotional sanctuary. His interest transcends curiosity. It reflects genuine concern. Your well-being becomes intertwined with his own. Distress triggers his desire to help. Joy prompts investigation into its source. Here's what matters most. This behavior stems from primal protective instincts. Deep affection activates the provider role emotionally, beyond material support. So that simple check-in question, it signals ongoing emotional commitment rather than routine politeness. When he stops asking about your feelings, you've likely become temporary rather than permanent in his life plan. Sign 2. Why do you feel that way? Now we enter deeper territory. Authentic love doesn't end with surface-level inquiry. He pushes further because understanding you matters fundamentally. This follow-up demonstrates curiosity, compassion, and meaningful connection. He's actively participating, not passively responding. Your sadness, happiness, fears, and inspirations all capture his attention. Listen carefully. Most individuals won't venture into this territory without serious attachment. This transcends small talk. We're discussing emotional vulnerability here. When someone seeks to truly comprehend your inner experiences, they're building toward permanence. Games aren't part of their strategy. They're investing for keeps. So when you hear, "What upset you about that?" or "Why did that bring you such joy?" recognize the significance. He's expressing love through the pursuit of understanding. Sign 3. What do you want? This carries tremendous weight beyond practical considerations. Falling in love transforms assumptions into intentional inquiry because creating your happiness becomes priority. He wants accuracy. You'll hear phrases like, "What's your preference? What sounds good for tonight? How can I support you right now?" You might wonder, shouldn't he just decide? But here's the reality. A loving partner seeks to build joy collaboratively. This isn't abandoning leadership. See, he asks because your satisfaction genuinely matters to him. Your preferences now influence his reality. Your hopes shape his decisions. And recognize this crucial truth. When a man asks what you want, he's revealing his willingness to serve your needs. That's active love. Sign 4. I love spending time with you. Focus not just on the statement itself, but delivery frequency and genuine emotion behind it. Deep affection transforms togetherness from obligation into privilege. He begins craving your company, not merely physical presence, but your spirit, humor, and unique energy. He might express, "Being near you feels amazing. You elevate every moment. Your presence brings me peace." Understand this. That's beyond flattery. That's bonding occurring. Men form attachments through shared moments. If he consistently seeks your company, not exclusively at night, not only intimately but throughout daylight hours, during mundane activities, during anything, deeper feelings are developing. Conversely, sudden unavailability, constant exhaustion, or bizarre excuses signal warning signs. Authentic affection creates availability, period. When words align with consistent action, you've found someone viewing you as potential life partner. Sign 5. How was your day? Simple phrasing again, yet profoundly significant. Daily inquiries about your routine, work, relationships, and plans demonstrate he's creating mental and emotional space specifically for you. This question communicates, I value your individual world, not solely our shared one. I want integration into your everyday narrative. You remain important even during separation. It functions as check-in, affirmation, and invitation simultaneously. Regular repetition proves he's not merely being courteous. He's mentally and emotionally weaving you into his existence. That represents genuine love. Mature, growing, authentic love. Special bonus: what deeply loving men want you to experience. Before concluding, here's an insight many overlook. When profound love exists, there's one essential feeling he desperately wants you to experience in his presence: safety. Not exclusively physical protection, but emotional, mental, and spiritual security. He wants you feeling safe enough to show tears, safe being quirky, playful, unconventional, safe demonstrating vulnerability, safe being completely authentic. If you genuinely feel secure with him, his feelings intensify exponentially because love flourishes within trust, openness, and emotional protection. So if your partner creates safety, visibility, and support while expressing these 5 verbal patterns we've explored, darling, you're likely standing before someone falling profoundly for you. Now, precious soul, if uncertainty lingers about his true feelings, revisit this framework. Observe his language, but more critically, sense his energy, because truth be told, when profound love exists, concealment becomes impossible. His words expose it, his behavior validates it, and your intuition recognizes it. Comment "He loves me" below if these indicators appear in your current relationship. If they don't, that's perfectly acceptable. Understanding authentic love's appearance prevents settling for anything less. Before you go, take 1 second to hit that like button if this brought you clarity. It helps Psychology Wisdom reach more hearts seeking truth about love. And remember, you deserve someone who speaks this language fluently.